Good morning, you absolutely cracking humans. So I am shooting on my Lumix GH5 at the moment, but I have got a new item in the house. It's the Ronin S, which is a fantastic device for B-roll footage. I had to go get my little trusty knife. So don't mind the noise of the whippersnipper out the front. We've got the gardener here doing some work. So the Ronin S, it's a gimbal for the camera that we're actually using right now. And what this does, it basically stabilizes the footage so that when we do the those B-roll shots of the coffee or the B-roll shots of the cafe, they will be smooth, silky, classy looking shots. Anyway, right now I'm going to go catch up with Jonathan Cantwell. He's an ex-professional cyclist. He's now running Speed Pro, which is down in St Kilda, and he's going to loan me a gravel bike, one of his bikes, for the Gravel Grid, the Bicycle Network Gravel Grid. So we're going to go down and catch up with Jonathan and see what these bikes are like. I interviewed Jonathan Cantwell when he did the Tour Down Under back in 2010. Do you remember me interviewing you at the what is the hotel?
The original. I can't remember, with David Kemp.
It was David Kemp, and it was at the beginning
with
of the
Fly V.
That's right.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, 2010.
That would have been in 2009 or 2010.
2000.
Let's call it 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, and here we are again, mate. Hey, still going strong.
G'day, Mark Ferguson from Cycling Maven. We're doing some on-the-spot reporting here at the Hilton with CSN TV. We just caught up with David Kent and Jonathan Cantwell, so we're going to cross over to Jamie Ford now to see what he's got to say and see what the guys had to say.
It's a great opportunity for each individual to represent, Uni SA, National Australia team. So just to be number one selected in that is a great privilege and honour.
So I rocked up to one of the group rides, the North Road ride in Melbourne. It's a Friday. They call it TT. What are they?
TT Friday.
TT Friday.
Yeah.
And I rocked up, and as you guys know, I've been slowly sort of getting back into fitness, but I wasn't fit this particular day. Anyway, I look over, there's Jono on his TT bike, and I'm like, this is going to hurt a lot. Within, I don't know how long, by the time we turned at Morty, I got dropped.
Well, look, firstly, I apologise for that. But I mean, if people are going to rock up to a group ride that's going to go fast, then you just got to grit your teeth and get amongst it. But at least you showed up and you had to go, and yeah, it's nice. I've had a bit of a different change in direction with my sport. I've always had a passion, a love for triathlons, and I said to myself, for forever basically, whenever I stop racing as a pro, I'm going to do a few triathlons and see. Just enjoy it. And I did it for about 2 seasons just locally here in St Kilda with the 2XU series. And then I thought, I had a few personal issues happen and just quite relatively recent. And for me, I've always been a racer. I've got some fire in the belly still. And, sport in general changes people's lives. It keeps you on the straight and narrow. It really gives you something to train for, and it gives you almost a purpose of life sometimes. And for me, it's a business is one thing, and then sport is at some capacity is what drives me with the competitive nature and things like that. So, yeah, fortunate enough to make the Aussie team, have a crack, did a couple of the selection races, and I mean these guys are ex-pro triathletes. I mean, they can swim a lot faster than me, they can run a lot faster than me, and I just have to catch them on the bike. So. Yeah, 3 weeks, we're going to the Gold Coast for the World Champs.
That's so good, bro.
Yeah. The gravel and cyclocross scene, especially in Melbourne, is growing rapidly. Because Zwift don't do a gravel bike at the moment, people daily come into the shop asking me for a gravel bike or a cross bike. So I basically have a lot of connections in the bicycle industry now, with being in the game for a few years. So I thought, what the heck, we thought just design our own and take it to the market. And this one's been around about 12 months. We sort of built this one.
Yeah.
And then 2019's one, which is a completely new beast again, will be here in about 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. So bad timing for you. You're not going to get the ride of the new one, but this one, which is my personal one, which I've probably ridden 3 or 4 times, I think this will certainly do the job for you, mate.
How do I take that out?
Just like that, mate. Enjoy.
Mate, thank you so much. Legend. I'll see you later.
See you guys.
Thanks, buddy. All right, that was super nice of Jono to loan me the bike. So I'm going to take it for a ride tomorrow. Got a bit of a day off tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful weather. It's going to be 18 degrees tomorrow. So
Step back, find that downward dog. Take a deep breath here. Stretch your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Take a big stretch. Maybe open the hip. Look under that right arm. Lift it up. Lower it down, other side. Left leg flips all the way up. Line up for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to open out wide. Take it back to our lunge. And then back out, open to the side. Beautiful. We have 4 more. For 3.
Don't you put that on.
Last 2. Last one,
What are
hold
you
it here.
doing?
Little tiny pulses. Lower
It's
your arms
not
down
rest
to low
time yet. We're
fifth.
still
Gonna
going.
begin to move the arms up as we pulse through the legs.
Can't rest yet.
Down. Up. Up.
Jack started eating solids, which is crazy how time flies, man. Like, it's crazy how it just goes like that. It's like 2 cubes of sweet potato, just mashed up. But he's inhaled it.
Tomorrow we'll try beetroot.
Beetroot. So what does he love and what does he not love?
He doesn't like banana and he's not a great fan of broccoli. But everything else he loves.
Yeah.
We've tried lots. But we haven't tried fruit yet, just vegetables really. The only fruit we've tried is banana. And he
He
didn't like
didn't like banana, did he?
No. But we'll try some apple and pear as well over the weekend.
Yeah. I'm just going around to meet up with Tommy from Tommy Nankervis. He is the guy who wins just about every criterium in Victoria. He wins it. So he's an absolute beast. Let's go say good day.
Secrets.
3 little tips.
Don't let anyone attack.
So don't let anyone attack. If someone attacks, you bring them back.
Yeah. Just get to the finish line. Put in the 11 cog with a K to go, and just get to the line first. Yeah. I don't change gears in sprints. A lot of people change gears. I don't. I just put in the 11.
So you
leave
put in the 11 from way back. You push a big gear into the last K.
Yeah, and I had a 54 this year, just gone. But the other, I think when I was younger, I didn't used to trust my gear shifting, so I just used to always put in the 11, so that I didn't change gears and because if you're expecting to get to the 11 and it's stuck in the 12, then it just throws you out.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And it doesn't matter anymore because if you've got your electronic gears or your E-tap or whatever, you don't have to worry about that. But
Yeah.
I just refuse to change. Yeah. All the guys laugh at me because I just put it in the biggest gear and just leave it there.
Yeah. Is it positioning coming into the final?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of positioning. Yeah.
So you wouldn't let yourself get too far back, or?
Sometimes I've actually meant to be closer to the front and I've been far back and it's worked probably even better. I've had a better sprint as a result, but I'm a bit of a front runner. Like I don't have a fast sprint, I've just got a really strong sprint. So if I can get my nose in front with 250 to go, I'll just try and hold on.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like to come from far back
Yeah.
and not see any, put their nose in the wind until the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is it important to follow wheels up the
Oh, I
sprint?
always try and have
You try and
Rob
surf?
Tigallo in front of me, yeah.
Yeah. So you
And I
always
just
try
tell
and
him what to
surf
do, and well, I don't really have to tell him anything. He just does what he does, and yeah,
it. He's strong, isn't he?
yeah. Bit of
How's he so
thoroughbred.
strong? Mate, he's got a 40. He'll be 40 years old now.
No, he'd be nearly 45. I think he's 45 in next week.
All right, so it was great catching up with Tommy. He's a really nice guy. He's an absolute beast on a bicycle. The boy can sprint. I've actually done a vlog on him called The Boy Can Sprint. But the guy we're talking about is Robert Tigallo. He's the club president of Carnegie Caulfield, and he's like, he's my age, but he's like twice, 3 times as good a cyclist as what I am. Like, he's just an absolute beast on a bicycle.
As good as you are.
No, he's like 3 times.
Yeah, but that sounded very...
Does it? Well, what I meant was he's like me times
He's
3.
better than me is what you should have
That's
said
what I meant.
rather
That's
than-
what I meant. You're such. Why do you pick on me? So legends. That is pretty much the end of the vlog. It's good to finish up this little vlog on the couch like the old days, hey?
Oh, the old days.
Like the old days. But we've got a vlog coming up. I've got a couple of vlogs coming up with just riding out at the Yuyangs. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys, or we will see you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Hey legends, one last thing I just want to say. I want to give Rupert's book. So Rupert Guinness did the Indy Pack with me 2 years ago. He's written a book about it. It is an outstanding book. Hannah read this in 2 days and she cried and did all, she was crying on the couch. I could hear her from in here. Get on board. It's at Dymocks and you can actually get it online. I'll leave a link below for where you can get it. But support Rupert. He's a great guy. He's a beautiful human being, cracking human. And see you guys soon.